Good morning, Gateway students. The key term for today is resiliency. We're about to embark on lesson number 9 of the Sketchup.com series. Today's lesson will be focusing on scaling your model, adjusting your model, positioning your model, downloading models that others have made and inserting those models into your own scene. These lessons are not intended to be easy. They're challenging to be interesting. So, as I said, have some resiliency. If things go wrong, use the Control-Z keys on your keyboard. Go back a step or two, rewatch the video, and try to do the demonstrated techniques as I show them to you. Without further ado, let's begin. Lesson 9 begins by investigating the 3D warehouse. So I want you to try 3D warehouse launch. Things you'll need for your place setting or your entire movie set would be vase for the table. So you investigate, find one you like. This vase. So I download. As I said, I download Sketchup 2020 model. Once you see the model down here, you know it's in your downloads folder. Let's close that. We'll need a fork. Look for one that's representative of what you want. This one. Download Sketchup 2020 model. When you see it down here, you know it's in your downloads folder. Close that. Chair. You're looking for a dining chair. Why don't we try this one? Download 2020 model. Once again, chair 2 is in my downloads folder. Close that. Use the arrow up in the upper left, the back arrow, to return to the Sketchup for Web and then launch Sketchup for Web. Now, assuming you have your placemat, plate, fork, vase, and chair, you can then use this folder to insert files. You'll use from your computer, select, and as you can see, my downloads folder has my chair. So I select it and open. Insert as component. And there it is. Now, if you use your View tab, you can select Parallel View, Top View. I see that the chair is selected. So here under the Move tool, the third one down is the Scale tool. Select it, grab a corner, enlarge your chair to the size you feel is appropriate. Let's say that. It looks like I need to turn my chair. So I can use the rotate tool. So again, I select the corner of a chair, can select another corner, and turn it. Sometimes. There, it's snapped into place. Again, use the move tool, that's the 4-arrow tool, to then move. And you want to look at your model from different views. In my case, it seems like the chair is still slightly small. Once again, use the scale tool. Grab the corner, maybe enlarge the chair to about that. I'm eyeballing it. There's no rhyme or reason. Also, if you want to make more chairs, you can go Control C and then Control V, and you'll get a second chair. And again, you can pop it on the floor. Maybe another chair. Control V. Click. You can always try to get it to snap right on the red line. And finally, a fourth chair. Control V. Put it right there. Zooming in. Click. Escape. Now I'm going to look at my scene from top view. And I see all my chairs in a row. Again, select the chair. Move the chair. Rotate the chair. Doesn't look like it's exactly 90 degrees. I'm going to move the chair a bit. Try the next one. Select. Move. Back to the fourth chair. Select. Move. Rotate. So you'll need to actually select the chair. Rotate tool. Select a corner. Select another corner. Rotate. Click. Back to my fourth chair. Select it. Select the rotate tool. Select a corner. Select the second corner. Rotate it 90 degrees. Then use the move tool to move the chair into position. Select your chair. Use the move tool. Position it. Now I've changed my view and I turned it to where I have a front view of my chair and I see that it's lifted too high. So again, move. The way to get things to snap to the ground is you select the bottom line of your blue selection, zoom in as close as possible, and then snap it to the red line. Select your chair, select the move tool, select the bottom of it, snap. Click, use your move tool, zoom in if you have to, select the bottom, and snap. Now, many of you have already created a place setting, but for the benefit of those who haven't made it this far, I'm going to demonstrate once again how to start your place setting and put it on the table. So the first thing you do is use this folder by the save function and insert from Trimble Connect. You locate your placemat and insert as component and select. The next thing to do is insert from Trimble Connect your plate, insert as component. Finally, insert from Trimble Connect, navigate to your wine glass, insert, Now I'm going to rotate my objects, and I'm going to focus on the placemat first. I'm going to use the select tool, it's the arrow, select my placemat, use the move tool, it's the 4 lines, 4 arrows. Oops, that's rotating for some reason. Now we're dragging it up. Snap it on your place, on your table. Next thing to do, select move. Using the scroll wheel to zoom, select the bottom line on the selection box and then snap it close, if not on, your placemat from the side view. Now I'm going to use the arrow select tool. Then I'm going to use the move tool. It's got 4 arrows. I select the bottom and bring it up on top of my placemat. Now to verify these things are flush, I'm going to zoom in and I see things are off. Once again, I can select them, use the move tool, select your bottom edge, and then hit when you see it snap. Select your wine glass, use the move tool, find the bottom of your selection box, and snap it to your placemat. Use the select tool, select your plate, use the move tool, and snap, snap. Now we have to look from top view, and I'll again use the move tool to move my plate to a location of my choice. Again, grab your wine glass, use the move tool, and move it here. All right. The next thing to do, use the select tool and put a rectangular marquee around your place setting, and then right-click and make it into a group. Now it'll be easy to copy. You can look at it from side view if you so choose. Zooming out. Use Control-C, then Control-V. Click 1. Control-V. Might try to snap it to the table. Zooming in. Snap. And finally, Control-V. Snap it to the table. I hit the escape. Look at it from top view. Now we use the move. Select your placemat, select the move tool, move your place setting, use the select tool, select, use the move tool, move. Finally, use the select tool, use the move tool. Now as you can see, the place settings need to be rotated. So use the rotate tool. Select a corner, select another corner, and rotate. Back to the move tool. Oops. And put it in position. Here's one that needs to be turned 180 degrees. So I use the rotate tool. Oops. Actually, I select the whole unit, then the rotate tool, select a corner, select the second corner, rotate it a complete 180, use the move tool to move it into position. This one is already rotated correctly, but it needs a small adjustment, so I use the move tool to move it into position. And here's another one where I rotate here, here. Well, use the pan tool. Back to rotate. Like it's 90. And I use the move tool. Once again, put it into position. And then look at it. You can hit escape. You can use the orbit tool to view. As I said, In my downloads folder, I have a fork, a vase, so I'm going to now insert those. Let's look at my downloads folder.